Wow, what's Zen with you? What's Zen with you? What's Zen with you? This your boy New Orleans 0504 back in the building with another great topic. You heard me? I know y'all been missing me, my subscribers and stuff like that. I'm back. Like I said before in all my other videos, I own over 200 businesses in different countries. So, traveling. Um, but I'm back, you know what I'm saying? Back with a great topic on this Memorial Day. Like I said, I want to give a shout out to all the people that served around, the people that lost a loved one that served in the Cold War, Korean War, Vietnam War, World War One, World War Two, Pearl Harbor. For every um, family that lost a loved one or have a loved one that's fighting for this country, I salute you. Keep your head up. Keep going. Keep working. You hear me? Because that's all you can do, man. All you can do. But today we're going to actually have a great topic, you know what I'm saying, on this Memorial Day because a lot of black women, like I said, this show right here is about black women. So a lot of black women, you know what I'm saying, need to understand how this world works. See, you got a lot of black women that don't understand how this world works. You know what I'm saying? They think that this world works for them and only for them. You know what I'm saying? For them and only for them. You dig what I'm saying? But that's why I'm here to let y'all know that this world don't work for you. You either gonna get on page with a guy, get married and leave a legacy, or your ass just gonna stay single, you hear me? And die. That's simple what y'all gonna do, you hear me? Because at the end of the day, once your kids get older and your ass is in your 60s and 70s and the kids ain't fucking with you, then you would have wished that you had a husband to be there by your side. You hear me? But that's the thing about it, man, is like I said, this channel right here is based on black women's. How black women are destroying the lives of their kids, you hear me? Or destroying the lives of the black community. Right? It's the honest truth. You dig what I'm saying? The straight honest truth. And that's what I'm coming to bring to you so y'all can understand in your own mind frame how this shit is working, how this shit is playing out. But before I get into my topic, you hear me? I want to say rest in peace to Kevin Samuel. I'm going to keep your legacy going on and on, you hear me? A lot of you black women's gonna be triggered, but I don't give a fuck, you hear me? I don't really give a fuck. Cause y'all need to be put on aware. Y'all need to understand what guys are saying so y'all can actually realize that, hey, it's not a man's fault. It's a woman's fault. It's a women's fault, you did? But let's get into this topic, right? Enough talking, you hear me? If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, share. I'm giving you the permission to share because I want this to be out in the world. I want this to be out throughout the whole United States. Because like I said, over here on this channel right here, this YouTube channel, we talks about black women. I don't give a fuck about the industry. I don't give a fuck about none of the other shit, you hear me? We're talking about black women that are telling the young women that's growing up, hey, you don't need a husband, you don't need to worry about a man, get a career. Putting that in their mind frame because their mama put it in their mind frame. But the thing about it, they're not understanding. Older black women are not understanding that the shit that y'all saying out y'all mouth are destroying the lives of 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 21, 22-year-old. So y'all destroying that. But we're going to get to this topic because y'all need to understand what this topic is all about. Black women. This is my topic. Black women. What do you think your purpose on earth is for? Why do you think you was created? That's the topic right there. Black women. What are your purpose on earth? Why was you put on earth? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of black women don't understand that your purpose on earth is to be a helpmate. A lot of black women think that a helpmate is controlling. That's not controlling. It's not controlling. If you say you want this type of caliber man, you gonna have to fucking listen. You hear me? You gonna either listen or your ass gonna be alone. Or you gonna continue fucking with broke guys. Simple as that. Don't ask for something. Black women, don't ask for something that you can't handle. If you looking for a high quality man, a successful man, and he tell you to do something and you don't do it, and he kick your ass to the curb, you hear me? And he go and get another younger woman than you can't be mad about it. You can't go around here talking about, oh, all guys ain't shit, you hear me? Nah, you really can't do that. Because that's on you. See, a lot of black women don't listen. A lot of black women are not going to be a doer. You ask a black woman, hey, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And they'll look at you funny. And then they'll turn around and ask the guy, hey, can you help me to pay bills? Can you do this and do that shit? Nah, it don't work like that. You hear me? So black women, what are your purpose on earth? Tell me, what are your purpose on earth? Because a lot of black women think that their purpose on earth is to get a career, be single, drink, party, smoke, do whatever the fuck the case may be, you hear me? That's what black women think that their purpose is on earth. They think that God created them, you know what I'm saying, to get a career, get an education, smoke, drink, do all this shit, you hear me? But I guarantee you, listen what I'm saying to you, so y'all can understand for my audience. If they took all that shit away, if they took education away, if they took all these jobs away, what are your purpose would be? What would your purpose be? I'm going to give you the definition of purpose, right? So black women can understand what purpose means. Because black women don't understand what purpose means. The definition of purpose is a noun. The reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. The reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. Women, talk to me because I'll talk back, you hear me? Talk to me because I'll talk back, black women. Why do you think you was created? I'm going to break this down to you, right? I'm very, very smart. So I'm going to break this down to you why you was created. You was created to basically keep the world going. That's why you was created. Because after you, your kids come. The world, that's how the world from way back then, you hear me? From Adam and Eve or what the Bible said. Adam and Eve, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, like I said, I do voodoo, you know what I'm saying? I practice voodoo, shit like that, you hear me? I'm a Haitian dude. But if you read the Bible, Adam and Eve, you know what I'm saying? So, black women on earth, your purpose is to be a helpmate. I'm gonna give you a definition of helpmate as well, because this plays a tie into my what I'm actually talking about. Because women, you got a lot of women don't know what helpmate is. You got a lot of black women don't know what helpmate is. But your main purpose is to continue the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you get a lot of black women, right? You hear me? You get a lot of black women that get their tubes tied, right? And that's what they say. Oh, that's my right. I could do that. Okay, that is your right. Just like a guy, if a guy gets you pregnant, right, and he don't want to take care of that fucking kid, that is right as well. Am I correct? I want to know, am I correct? If you can sit up and say, hey, I don't want this baby, I can get an abortion, or you can sit up and say, hey, I don't want no more kids, I got my tubes tied. A guy can say, hey, I don't want to take care of that baby. That's his rights. If we talking about rights, that's what his rights is. The government has put in what, child support, which to be honest with you is against the Constitution. Because you telling me that I don't have a right in this earth, on this earth. I don't have a right, but women have a right. Women have the right to do what the fuck they want to do. You hear me? If a guy say, man, fuck that shit, I ain't finna take care of no fucking kids. Guess what? This guy gonna be called deadbeat. Then you got a lot of these suck ass dudes out there. They talk about, oh, guys need to take care of their kids. Nah, nigga, don't worry about what the fuck other guys are doing. Worry about what the fuck you doing. If you a fucking rapper, stay your ass in the rapper place. I be hating motherfucker, what you gotta say that. Oh, guys, that's what I'm saying to you. If do we as guys have rights? I don't care if you broke, average, successful. Do we have rights? Because it look like to me, us guys, you know what I'm saying? Us guys, we don't have rights. Black women has all the rights. Women's in general has all the rights. That's the truth. They have all the rights. They can cuss a man out in public, nothing happen. They can falsely accuse a guy of rape, nothing happen. They can say, hey, I don't want no abortion, nothing happened to them. They can say, oh, I'm going to put this guy on child support. Guess what happened? Nothing happened. They get put on child support. Women have it better than guys. Simple. The United States laws was meant for a woman. That's why with a guy, listen to what I'm saying to you. That's why with a guy can kill a person and get 20-some plus years. A woman can kill a person and get what that bitch say, you hear me? Self-defense. But she was getting abused all the time. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm gonna tell you straight the honest truth, you hear me? I don't listen to black women. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because there are situations to where black women start shit. Women's in general start shit. That's the truth. But black women, your purpose on this earth is to keep the world going. You understand what I'm saying? That's your purpose, you hear me? That's really your purpose, to keep the world going. It's not for you to get your tube tied or get an abortion. That's the thing about it, right? A lot of you fucking Christians out here, a lot of you black women out here, they be talking about I'm a Christian on one day, then the next day you partying, drinking and cussing, then the next day you a Christian. Like, bro, you're not a fucking Christian, you hear me? You're not. For every woman that I had an abortion, I don't give a fuck what the case may be. For everyone that I had an abortion and talking about they're a Christian, you're not a Christian. Because in your Bible says thou shalt not kill. Right? I'm being real, you hear me? Like I said, this channel right over here is about black women. It's the truth about black women. So, a lot of you Christian black women out here, you hear me, will sit up there and say, hey, I'm a Christian. But then again, you hear me? The next day you go out to the club, drink, smoke, and then turn around, you know what I'm saying? And, oh, I'm a Christian. Oh, but God gonna forgive me. He gonna forgive me. One thing he ain't gonna forgive you is when you get your tubes tied, when you get an abortion. Because that's why he put you on earth. You're not, see, this is what black women fail to realize. You're not gonna be on earth forever. That's why your purpose on earth is to come down, be born, keep going, having kids. And then once you die, your kids keep going and going and on. That's how the generation been working for over 10,000 years, you hear me? Black females fail to realize that. Black women fail to realize that. Black women, oh, I don't like kids. I don't want to get no kids. I ain't finna get no kids. Okay. You die alone. Guess what? What legacy do you have to leave behind, black women? What legacy? That's what I'm trying to understand. What legacy do you have to leave behind? Black women have to actually understand, hey, man, listen. Your purpose is to focus on a legacy and leave behind it. Your focus is to actually keep the world going each and every single day. The world is going to stop when there's not many babies that are happening. But to be honest with you, right? I'm going to be honest with you, right? Because I don't know where the fuck they get this shit from that, oh, well, you got to take care of your child. You got to take care of your child, right? You got to take care of your child. That's what I'm trying to get that shit. What you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get it at. You hear me? Like, what does they say is besides the law? Because I don't even think the law says that. You hear me? But besides the law, where else do you find where it says you got to take care of your kid? I'm lost. You hear me? I'm really lost because, like I said before, a woman's purpose on earth is to actually create, continue. Let me give you the definition. I'm going to give you the definition again. You hear me? The word purpose is a noun. The reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. So when God created women, he created women to be a helpmate. Definition of helpmate. Helpmate is a noun as well. A helpful companion or partner, especially one's husband or wife. I'm going to repeat that again. Helpmate is a noun, just like a purpose is a noun. A helpful companion or partner, especially one's husband or wife. That is what a helpmate is. A helper. So black women, listen to what I'm saying to you, right? A guy job on earth is not to take care of your ass. Now, if he's married to you, yes, he's supposed to provide for the family. But if he's not married to you, he shouldn't pay your bills. He shouldn't. Why should a guy pay your bills? But because he having sex with you? Because you got a vagina between your legs? Oh, because your ass stick out farther than your stomach, you hear me? Why? Your purpose is to continue making kids. That's your purpose on earth. Your purpose is to be a helpmate. That's your purpose, black women. But you always got black women running out here talking about, I'm going to get a career. I'm focusing on my career. I'm an entrepreneur. We're going to talk about that because a lot of you motherfuckers ain't no fucking entrepreneur. But yeah, I'm focused on my career. Oh, I got to get my education. A fucking piece of paper. A piece of paper, you hear me? When you die, what is a piece of paper going to do for you? When you don't have no kids, no legacy, just a fucking piece of paper. Black women, what are your purpose on earth? I'm giving you what your purpose is on earth. Your purpose is to continue keeping this world going. Not stopping, not getting your tools tied. But your purpose is to continue. Black women, you got to understand, man. Are you going to accomplish what's supposed to be continuing? Or is you going to stop? That's simple. Black women don't know what the hell they want on earth. They don't. That's why a lot of black women, they go and get their fucking careers, and which I don't know what the fuck their career is. Because to me, a nurse ain't no fucking career, bro. They starting to make that shit as a career, but in actuality, fucking nurse ain't no career, bro. But black women, what are your purpose? Are you gonna keep this world going, or are you gonna stop this world? Because your selfishness. Because that's basically what it is. A black woman being selfish. Oh, I don't want kids. Okay. Then when you turn 30, 40, 50, and you damn near 60 years old with no kids, and your ass can't work no more. You ain't got no grandbaby, what they call it, grandbaby? Something like that, you hear me? Granddaughter or grandson. When you don't have that, what happens? Tell me what happened. Because this what you gotta understand, right? When a woman get a certain age, she begin to be lonely. 27 and on up is when a woman start to be lonely. If a black woman filed for divorce and thinking that she's gonna come back out here and get another man to marry her, nope, it's not gonna happen. She begin to be lonely. A woman that was in a relationship with a guy and she broke it off because her pussy wasn't tingling enough for her. She thinks she's just gonna go out here and get another guy. Nope. Single black women with kids. Single black women with kids. Y'all gotta understand, man. Black women have to understand. Israel is not chosen. Because they make the rules in the United States for y'all, but Israel is not chosen. You hear me? Simple as that, man. But black women, what are your purpose? That's the question. That's why I want a lot of black women to sit down and actually ask your damn self, you hear me? What is your purpose on earth? Because when it all said and done, for the ones that ain't got kids, when all said and done, you hear me, you turn 40, 50, and 60 years old, you can't work no more. Who's coming to see you if you ain't got no fucking kids, you hear me? If you don't have no fucking kid, you hear me? Who coming to see you? You just gonna die alone. For the women that are single with kids, no husband, when you get older and you start to fade away out of the spotlight, then who you have? Because 10 times out of 10, your kids is not gonna be one to deal with your ass, you hear me? At the age of 60 and 70 years old. With no husband, what happens? That's what I'm trying to understand. What happens? Because a lot of black women, I'm going to tell you straight, a lot of black women are living just for right now. They ain't living with a purpose. A purpose as in legacy. A purpose as in establish their kid once they leave this earth to have everything for their kids, kids, and kids, and kids. Nah, black women are living for them and only them. And that's the reason why we got so much of fucked up black community. Because black women want to only focus on their damn self. I have never, ever seen a black woman chase a guy down. Never. Like I said before, over 1,000 years, guys have come to a woman, hey, how you doing? All for a woman. I ain't never seen a woman walk up to a guy and say, hey, what's your name? I did this and that and that. You don't have that. You know why? Because black women wants everything to be about themselves. If you want me, you gonna have to chase me. The fuck I'm doing that for? I'm a successful guy. Why the fuck would I want to chase you? Hell no, you hear me? I won't ever in my life chase behind a woman. I won't. Because guess what? If it don't work in the United States, guess what happened? I got passport in 56 other states. I'm gonna say other countries. So guess what? If I want a Thailand woman, I can go to Thailand. I got business over there and everything. But I would not settle for a woman that only focus on herself. And guys, that's what y'all gotta do. If a black woman ain't trying to leave her legacy, ain't trying to build with you, you hear me? Ain't really trying to focus on you, man, don't fuck with them, you hear me? I'm telling you straight on the truth. Don't fuck with them. I went down to I went down to Myrtle Beach one time, right? I went down to Myrtle Beach one time. And I seen a lot of, this is what I'm saying to you. I seen a lot of women with their homegirls. Nope. Some of them got kids with their homegirl. Some of them don't got kids, but they with their homegirl. Taking pictures. Won't get in the fucking water, you hear me? They won't get in the water. What they'll do is they'll stand by the water, take a fucking picture like they was in the water. But yeah, that's the thing about it, man, is I seen so much of that shit, man. I done went to other beaches and shit like that, and I seen that shit with black women. No husband, no father figure. I done seen Spanish women, Asian women, white women on the beach, you hear me? Guess who they got? They got their legacy, their kids, and the husband that's in their life. But black women, too prideful. They don't want to sit down and listen. They think a motherfucker controlling them. Girl, your ass ain't making all this money anyway. The fuck out of here. Another support can help you out with your bills. Because a lot of you motherfucking black women have a lot of bills and can't motherfucker do nothing with them. That's why a lot of black women are living paycheck after paycheck after paycheck after paycheck. Hey, when you 27 on up, it's too late, man. If you don't got kids and shit like that, you 27 on up, it's too late for you. It really, the truth, you hear me? It's too late for you. Because guys ain't dealing with your ass. For the 18 and 22, start focusing. Start focusing on the legacy. Don't run out this motherfucker and be like your mama, your auntie, and all them shit. You hear me? Start focusing. Because at the end of the day, 18 turns into 28 real quick. A lot of the older women, I'm going to tell you straight down the truth. A lot of the older women, you hear them say, man, I wish I can go back and change the shit that I did. Yeah. You know why? Because that age done sat in, you hear me? Listen to what I'm saying to you. Young black women that are 18 to 22. When you start hearing older women and you start seeing older women trying to compete with you, that should tell you that you don't want to be like that. That's what they should tell you. You don't want to be like that. You know how many older black women that I've seen in different places, restaurants, when I travel and shit like that, you hear me, throughout the United States, I see them in different restaurants, single like a motherfucker, you hear me? Or they got 1, 2, 3 kids. Or the single woman that was divorced, hanging with her homegirls, having a good time. And then guess what? At the end of the day, go right back home and be lonely like a motherfucker. So 18 and 22, if you're going to college, right? Focus on understanding. Focus on understanding what a guy want and what your purpose is on earth, you hear me? Because a lot of these 27 on up women, they don't give a fuck about tomorrow, the next day. Long as they focus on that day right there, you hear me? That's all that matters to them. A lot of these women don't know that. A lot of these 27 on up that done divorced their husband. They got custody of their kids out of the divorce. The father in that divorce said, nah, since you want to file for divorce, well, fuck you and them kids. You hear me? Now you back out here, got a divorce under your belt with 1, 2, 3 kids, and thinking, oh yeah, I can get another man. No, you can't. Young black women, listen. 18 turns to 28 real quick. The days are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. You hear me? Time is going by. Young women, black women, your purpose is to be a helpmate. If your father haven't told you that, listen to what I'm saying to you. Your purpose is not to fucking get a career. Your purpose is not the motherfucking, it's not the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, get an education. Like I said, way back then, before our time, you hear me? It wasn't no education back then. If you go back to the, you know what I'm saying, the BC area, the AD area, it wasn't no fucking education back there. It wasn't. Back in slave, it wasn't no education. Your ancestor didn't have education. Now the world done brought up education. Every black woman you see out there, bitch, graduate. And ain't nothing wrong with graduating, you hear me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong is when you getting older and older, you done got pregnant by some guy. He left your ass. And you out here with a single child. That is what's wrong. And no husband. And no husband, you hear me? That's what I'm actually saying. So black women, younger women that are growing up, if your mother can't teach you or tell you what her purpose was on earth, and what a helpmate is, and what a traditional wife should be, don't listen to the bullshit. Cause what she doing is your mother, auntie, are destroying your life. Telling you, oh, you hear a lot of black older women, girl, go out and get you a career. Go out, you know what I'm saying? Go out and get your career. Put all these hours in, all these years in for a career, and guess what? At the end of the day, you still single. Or you got a boyfriend, and y'all been together for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and he ain't proposed to you. Because there's a reason why. There's a reason why, man. Black women, you have a purpose. Your purpose is not to get a career, black women. Your purpose is not to focus on a career. Your purpose is not to get an education. Education is just a piece of paper. Your purpose on this earth is to continue this earth. After you die, then it's the next generation. Simple as that. That's why you see a lot of people dying. Because they made a way for other people to come. And then that person that come, make a way for another generation, then another generation. That's the main reason why, black women, you're on this earth. That's the main reason why you're on this earth, to continue the process. That's basically what that is. To have kids. If you do get married, to stay with your husband. Don't file for no divorce for no stupid shit, you hear me? Stay with your husband till you die. Black women don't understand that. But black women that are 18 and 22, like I said before, young black women that are 18, between the age of 18 and 22, start looking around your neighborhood. Start looking at black women older than you, way older than you. Look at it. And you ask yourself, What do I have to do to be better than that? That's all you gotta say. Or man, I gotta be better than that. I'm not trying to be like my mama. Lonely. Single and lonely. Out here shaking her ass and shit on motherfucking cameras and shit like that. Trying to compete with the young people. Not trying to be like that. I'm trying to have me a husband at 23, 24 with a family. Young women, stop thinking that it's too early. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking that it's too early to be married. It's not. If your ass know how to fucking drink, smoke, do all this shit, have sex with different partners and all that shit, it ain't too late. It ain't too early to be married. I would rather for you to be married at the age of 23, 24 years old than to be single and lonely at the age of fucking 30 and on up. Well, 27 and on up. Black older women that are 27 on up. Start teaching these young black women, hey, you have a purpose on this earth. I fucked up by giving you the wrong advice, but this is the truth. Your purpose on earth is to actually keep this earth going. That's basically what your purpose is. We don't live for long. That's why black women, you have a cutoff year. Some of y'all die young, some of y'all die older. But you have a purpose. What is your purpose, black women? Are you going to stop focusing and being selfish? Or are you going to continue keeping this world going? Because that's what, you know what I'm saying, the higher up most put you on earth for. To continue this generation going and going and going. Just like the motherfucking Energizer Bunny. You hear me? Going, you keep going and going and going. So black women, what are your purpose on earth? Let me know. Let my audience know. What are your purpose on earth? Sit down. Sit down. If you got a daughter, and talk to your daughter. Stop trying to be in the motherfucking same camera shaking your ass with your daughter, you hear me? You 27 on up, shaking your ass with a 12 and 11 and 10-year-old. No. Sit your ass down, you hear me? And actually talk to your daughter and teach them, hey man, listen, don't be like me. You hear me? I filed for divorce. I fucked our relationship. I fucked our family up. Don't be like me. No. Or if you wasn't married, you gotta let her know, hey, listen, don't be like me. I was never married. I didn't want to listen to your father, or I didn't want to listen to a guy that was suitable for me, because I thought that because I was paying bills and doing this shit by myself, ain't nobody can tell me that. But now I'm lonely. Y'all gotta start telling these young women the truth. 27 on up. Stop lying to them. They have a purpose. Just like y'all had a purpose to continue to keep this generation going. Young women, you got a purpose as well to keep this generation going. That's why I say don't listen to a grown ass woman that ain't never been married. They got about 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. What the fuck can she tell you? Only thing she gonna tell you, don't worry about a man. Get your career, get your education. The main 3 things. That's what black old 27 and on up tell young women. Don't worry about a man. Get a career. Guess what that 3rd thing is? Get an education. The first thing is going to always be, hey, don't worry about a man. The second thing is get your education. The third is get a career. So what do it come as in me being a husband? No, girl, don't worry about a husband. Focus on getting your education. They shit like that. Older women that are 27 on up telling young women that are 18 and growing into their age to where they going to college. Don't listen to that bullshit, you hear me? That's the reason why they ass lonely. They 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 years old, still lonely. Don't listen to that bullshit, young women. You have a purpose on earth. Your purpose is to keep this generation going. That's what God put y'all on earth for. That's what the high utmost put you on earth for. To keep this bitch going, you hear me? You gotta understand, you got a cutoff. Black women, you have a cutoff. A cutoff date to where you dying. You're not gonna live for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. Hell, fuck now. You got a cutoff. You don't know what your cutoff is. Only the higher most know what your cutoff date is. Keep playing out your black women. All you older, 27 on up, keep playing out your day will be going just like that. And guess what? At the end of the motherfucking day, you ain't got no husband. That's what I'm saying to you, you hear me? So that's what you gotta understand, you hear me? That's what I'm saying to you. Focus, young black women. Focus on your purpose. Older women, it's too late for you. Right now, you should be focusing. Hey, right now, you should be focusing on getting your ass a husband. Start listening to these guys. Start being submissive. Older women that are 27 on up, that's what you should be focusing on. You don't you don't lost what you done had. You done had it's so many women that are 27 on up that, like I said before, done had suitable guys. They say fuck the suitable guy. I go and fuck with broke guys and guys that have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, or guys that have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 girlfriends. So if you 27 on up, a black woman, your time is over. You're done. You hear me? Your next step is to continue having kids. That's basically what it is. Cause guess what? At the end of the day, your pussy is your pussy, you hear me, is a open box. It's an open box. Your pussy is an open box, you hear me? Like I said, you might as well just go ahead and continue fucking and continue having kids. Cause ain't no, like I said before, ain't no guy coming to marry y'all. Ain't no guy coming to marry no 27 on up with already got kids by your child's father. Guys ain't dealing with that. Guys will come in, have sex, give you a couple of bucks, go on about his business. If he do, listen what I'm saying. If a guy do stay with you and you got kids already, don't think that he ain't fucking other females, cause he is. He is. Because do what you gotta understand. There are more single black women out here with kids than there is with guys that got kids. One guy can get 5 female pregnant, 5 different female pregnant. That's the example right there. One guy can get 5 female pregnant. Another guy can come and get that female that already pregnant and the other 5 pregnant again. That's a lot of kids, right? Exactly. So single black women that are 27 and on up, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap for you. It truly is. Women that was divorced, that divorced their husband, that's your fault. You might as well just go ahead and start giving up that pussy now. That's basically what it is. Your pussy just a hot box. You hear me? You know how a lot of guys be saying they be hot boxing their cars and shit? Your pussy is a hot box. If you 27 on up and you filed for divorce and you had kids by that guy, or you were just in a relationship, you didn't want that relationship to work out, or you just a single black mother, 27 on up, just give that pussy away. Yeah, give that pussy away. Just, you come across a nigga, just fuck. But for the women that are 18 to 22 that's not doing that don't have kids, hey, when you go to college, look for your purpose. Look for your husband. That's what you do. Look for your husband. Don't be like the older black women. Go to college, but before they go to college, they get pregnant. Then after college, they get pregnant again by another dude. Then now it's I'm just lonely. Just lonely. So black women, what are your purpose on earth? I just gave you your purpose on earth, to be a helpmate and to keep this world going. That's your purpose. Your purpose is not a career. Your purpose is not education. Your purpose is to keep this generation going. What are your purpose? You dig? What are your purpose? But this is your boy, New Orleans 0504. Like I said before, you hear me? If you ain't subscribed, come on in and subscribe, man. Where we talk about the real black women destruction. Black women destroying their kids' lives. Black women destroying the black community. Black women that are pushing the guys out of the household. Like I said, if you ain't subscribed, come on over here and subscribe. Like I said before, rest in peace to Captain Samuel. I'm going to keep your legacy going and going, baby. I'm going to really rock out with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it going, you dig? But this your boy, New Orleans Zoe, 504.